It is in moments of great challenges, great risks that threaten sustainable development, that men of vision and passion rise up to lead us, to show us what must be done. And so, inspired by Chairman Emeritus Oscar M. Lopez, the Lopez Group of Companies established the Oscar M. Lopez Center for Climate Change Adaptation and Disaster Risk Management Foundation. Funded and supported by the Lopez Group of Companies, we see ourselves as a catalyst for generating science-based solutions that help the Filipino adapt and prosper in the midst of climate-related risks and natural disasters. This drives us to support innovative solutions, initiate and develop a network of experts, provide a venue for the exchange of ideas and information, as well as strengthen linkages with government to reduce the impact of climate change and geohazards. Knowing that science and technology are the keys to a community's resilience, we believe science and scientists should be at the forefront to help us achieve sustainable development. We launched a program to award grants to innovative projects that focus on our core research areas to build climate-resilient communities through science-based solutions and inspire every Filipino to become a part of our movement. From all over the country, from our top universities, led by men and women of brilliance and passion, the OML Center will help turn these innovative projects into reality.
What we're trying to do is essentially trying to develop what you might think of as a mathematical crystal ball. Basically, a mathematical model which is meant to predict what happens in the event of a disaster. And the point that this project addresses is that any one of these events will always have ripple effects. What we try to do is look at the economic repercussions of such disastrous events. And the methodology that we're trying to introduce now is called inoperability input-output modeling, or IIM. If we're successful, is that we have a computer model which can tell us, given any specific disastrous event, whether man-made or natural, we can predict the economic consequences in terms of loss of livelihood, loss of economic productivity, and loss of opportunities for economic growth. What we plan to do eventually is to have a public resource, a computer model which is available online, which any government agency or NGO or private firm can use to come up with basically scenarios. They could posit some scenarios, for example, what happens when we have a large earthquake in Metro Manila. And those scenarios can play out within the model, and the model will say these are the consequences. And thus, any particular government agency, say, can use such predictions to guide the policy development.